All right, man. Shout out to the Pacers. I'm happy for the Pacers. I will fully admit I did not expect them to put belt to ass to the Knicks. This game, I wasn't able to watch the first quarter because I was just getting home from work. I watched the last 2 minutes, which wasn't really a lot, and then I was busy doing stuff, so I could barely watch the second quarter. But it looked to me like the Pacers were ready to end the series. The Knicks were able to kind of stay in the game, somewhat if they can make a small run, the Pacers miss a couple shots and then the Knicks somehow hit a couple shots, then they can be right back in the game. But the Pacers didn't really let it get within 10. I will say, no disrespect to the Pacers, I didn't expect them to make the conference finals again. I didn't expect them to make the finals at all. I fully expected them to lose in the second round or the conference finals. After Damian Lillard was out with the blood clot and we knew that it was going to be Bucks-Pacers, I'm like, damn, Pacers could get it. I don't remember who I had, but with Damian Lillard being out, again, I could be wrong. I don't remember who I had. I'd have to probably look back. But with Damian Lillard being out, I think the first game, he played a game and a half, and then he ruptured his Achilles. It was basically over for them. I give them a small shot. If I did have the Pacers winning, I had the Bucks. I gave the Bucks a small shot just because they had the better player in the series in Giannis. But again, if I had the Bucks, then it was just because they had Giannis. But they beat the Bucks, go to the Cavs series, and after the Cavs just completely dismantled the Miami Heat, even though Darius Garland was going to be out for Game 1, I'm like, damn, I think the Cavs can take it. And they looked like they were going to until they had, was that Game 2? So Game 1, no, I'm pretty sure it was a blowout. Pacers put belt to ass. Game 2, I could be switching them up. Game 2 was the game where Donovan Mitchell had 48, but couldn't do anything in the fourth because he was so tired and he kept getting hurt every time he touched the floor. So, and then Game 3, everyone comes back and they win, and it's like, okay, Cavs can get back in the series, and they go down 3-1, and then they go back to Cleveland and they lose in 5 because no one is able to hit shots. That was a series I thought that the Pacers were going to lose because you can admit the Cavs were the better team. They were. Just in and out, the better team. Donovan Mitchell has been a better player this year than Tyrese Halliburton. Evan Mobley is a better player than Pascal Siakam. Shout out Pascal Siakam for winning Eastern Conference Finals MVP. But the Cavs really folded under pressure. They really, once they went down 3-1 or once they went down 2-0, it's like, okay, we can get one game, and then boom, it's basically Pacers. And then in this Knicks series, shout out Andrew Nembhard, shout out Aaron Naismith, shout out Benedict Mathurin for the 15 to 20 minutes he got. The games that he did play, because he didn't play a lot this series outside of the last, I think, 2-3 games. He got a little bit of burn, but scoring very efficiently, playing some solid hard-nosed defense. But Andrew Nembhard last night was amazing on Jalen Brunson. Picking him up full court, picking him up 94 feet, being physical with him, not letting him get to his spots, not letting him get into his rhythm. They were denying him, and then when he would get to the half court, they would blitz him. Pick and rolls, he wouldn't allow them to switch, or they would double, trap him in the corner on by the half court line. It was just, man, the Knicks couldn't do anything because Jalen Brunson couldn't run a set because they were doubling him, like I said, blitzing him, doing all that. Towns really struggled. He ended up hitting an and one, but he also went down with a knee injury. Reggie Miller should not have been on this call. I love Reggie, but saying that Towns was on the ground holding his knee and it was all for show, seriously, I did not like that. And I understand why he would be on the call because it's his Pacers and it's TNT. But damn it, why you I would be mad if they had, let's just say the Bulls had Scottie Pippen on the broadcast. No, because he doesn't like us no more. Let me think. I can't even think of anything. Imagine that Patrick Ewing on this broadcast, Knicks Pacers. You know how biased he would be. Or they had Walt Frazier, even though he's more I think he's a better. I like him as a commentator, or as like a commentator. I do like listening to Walt Frazier when he's on the broadcast. But I love Reggie, but he should not have been on the broadcast. There was a lot of times where he was just too biased towards the Pacers. But yeah, the Pacers played like a better team. As soon as the Knicks beat the Celtics, I'm like, damn, the Knicks are going to the finals. That's what I was expecting. The Knicks are going to the NBA Finals, whether they win in 6, whether they win in 7, or whether they somehow win in 5. I thought they were the better team. They had the pieces to guard Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton, but that did not matter because Jalen Brunson couldn't do anything. After Jalen Brunson played Asar Thompson, Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Jaylen Brown, sometimes Jason Tatum, I was like, okay, that's the best defense he's going to face. It's the best defense he's going to face, and he was giving them the work. Then he faces the Pacers, and yeah, I think 3 out of the 6 games, it could just be 2 out of the 6 games, he struggled. I remember Game 3, the game that they won, one of the games that they won, he didn't play basically the whole fourth quarter because he was in foul trouble, and then came back with like a minute and a half left to hit the free throws to close it out. Game 5, I know for sure, was a good game because I'm pretty sure he had almost 40. Same with Game 1, he had 40 and they lost. If they don't lose that Game 1, that historic Game 1, it is 7 games right now. It is going to set that Game 1 loss really hurt them. Now, again, I give all credit to the Pacers for winning this series. All credit. I'm not mad. I'm upset because I wanted a 7th game of especially this series, and I did not want to wait almost a week for NBA basketball. But I give all credit to the Pacers. Rick Carlisle definitely outcoached Tibbs. I'm going to talk about what the Knicks should do in the offseason after this video. But it really, I know the Pacers by far have a better bench. The Pacers definitely by far have a better bench than the New York Knicks. But that starting lineup looks like it should complement Jalen Brunson so good. And also, Josh Hart was so bad in this game. Turnover after turnover after turnover after bad shot after bad shot. It was just, the Knicks did not look like the Knicks knew it was an elimination game. It did not. But again, Andrew Nembhard, I wish that Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Naismith could get a little bit more opportunity on this Pacers squad, but you already have Tyrese, and you already have Pascal Siakam, and you already have Miles Turner, which hopefully they bring back. But yeah, it was definitely a tough watch if you are a Knicks fan, because it's like you have the better team. You just, again, didn't perform. You guys did not perform like you guys should have. And it's crazy that the Pacers are going to the finals for the first time in 25 years. I wasn't even alive when the Pacers went to the finals. I was alive when they went to the conference finals, Paul George, but I was not alive when they went to the finals. I wasn't even alive when the Knicks made it to the conference finals, or even the finals last time, which is crazy. Which is crazy to say that. I think the last time they both made it to the conference finals was 2000. Maybe 2001. The Knicks, I can't remember. I think it might have been 99. Or it was 2000. Because I know the Pacers played the Lakers in 2000. And then I think the Knicks played, I want to say the Knicks played the Spurs. No. The Knicks played someone in 99. Was it the Spurs? Tim Duncan, David Robinson? I want to say it was the Spurs that they played. Yeah, either way, the Pacers, shout out to them. I'm going to end up having to make another video because I've already babbled enough. But OKC versus Pacers in the finals. Tune in next video and I'll give my prediction.